Good afternoon and welcome to Integrity Cells. Folks, this afternoon I'm going to give it my best shot to give you a nice detailed video of our 1998 4900 International Tandem Axle Grain Truck. Now folks, we can see we have a nice bright truck sitting here, and I'm going to again do my best to point out all the good details on it, as well as show you any flaws, if any, as we go around. It's a used truck, but folks, I'm telling you, it's a very nice piece. Now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come up under, since the bed is in the air, and I'm going to let you have a very nice up close look at the frame rails and everything along this body. Now look how nice and clean it is. It's a full double frame with very minimal space between the frame. We have very little spread between there. Very respectable. Look at this nice new double twin cylinder scissor hoist. Folks, I'm telling you, it's heavy duty, and if you put the grain in it, you can definitely dump your load out the top. You'll never have to worry about raising this sucker up. Look how nice and clean the frame is. Look at the fuel tank. Look at the back of the cab. I'm telling you, you're going to go a long way to find this. Now folks, this body was built on a previous flatbed. This flatbed was on this truck. We removed the flatbed and installed the grain sides and the hoist. As you can see, the bottom side of the flatbed, it was used, but it sandblasted up very nice and clean. Just look at these rails. Very nice and clean, and they're actually I-beam cross members. You'll never have to worry about breaking this body. Check it out. Take a look for yourself. Nice clean long seals. Look at the differential, folks, around the airbags, the whole shooting match. Very nice and clean. If you take a look down around the wheel ends, you can see there's no evidence of any wheel seals leaking at all. Take a look. Nice deep drive tires, somewhere in that 70% rubber range. Very respectable looking tread. You can see we have nice wheel ends with chrome nut covers. Folks, let's come on around now and give you a nice look of that from the other side, and then we're going to go ahead and give you a nice transparent video of the entire truck. You can see we have duplication of the wheel ends. Take a look at this up close shot of the tire tread from this side, and again you can see the cross member duplication. You can see a look at the scissor hoist from this point. You can see she's big, strong, and tall. Coming up along this side of the frame rail, folks, you can see the back of the cab and everything is in immaculate condition. Now next, what I'm going to do for you folks is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the hood open on this sucker, and then I'm going to jump inside and fire it up so that we can operate the hoist and also let you hear the motor run and check the blow-by with it running. Now before I fire it up, I'm going to go ahead and let you have an up-close look at these nice 22.5 Dunlop heavy-duty steer tires. Take a look at this nice deep 90% tread. Look at these nice heavy front spring packs, folks. Very impressive. Everything has been just greased. We've put new filters and everything on it. Very nice clean looking motor. No, we have not painted the motor. You're seeing in its absolute work clothes. Folks, the truck is very representable. No rust under the cowling. It's just nice and clean. Now let's come on around and let you have a look at the passenger side. Now as you can see, coming up on the steer tire, it's a duplication. Nice heavy duty steer tire. Look at that nice 90% rubber. Folks, we've got dust on the springs and stuff, but I'm telling you, no evidence of fresh oil leaks at all. You can see the evidence of new filters. I'm telling you folks, a rebuilt alternator. We've gone through it, and what it needed, to the best of our knowledge, has been replaced or repaired, including filters and fluids. Very respectable truck. Here you can see that the double frame comes all the way up to this point. This is not just a halfway truck. This sucker was built to haul a load. Now let's go ahead and hop in the cab and fire this girl up for you. Now what I want you to understand as I come up around here is I'm going to focus right on the gauges, and I want you to see what the oil pressure and everything is on this girl. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the key. We're going to let the gauges sweep and do their thing, and then we're going to go ahead and fire it up for you. So here you go. Watch your oil pressure gauges. Now, as you can hear, folks, this sucker comes right to life and purrs like a kitten. Let's let the gauges sweep, do their job, and settle in where they belong. You can see we're sitting here right at about 600 RPMs. Look at that oil pressure. I'm going to get down close, and you can see we're carrying about 55 at a flat idle. Watch what happens when I give it a throttle. Look at that, 60, 62. I mean, man, oh man, it's a nice oil pressure. Look at that. You can see the voltmeter is charging. You can see the fuel gauge works. It's up off of E. Air pressure, both gauges working. Here's a look at what the odometer reading is. It's showing 235, 773. Now, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push the clutch in. I'm going to reach down here right beside my seat and I'm going to engage the PTO. Now, it's that simple. Let the clutch out and we're in. Now, I'm going to go ahead and exit the truck and show you how nice this is set up, that I can actually stand right here at the driver's door and I can raise and lower my body. I'm going to go ahead and raise it up. Now look at that air shift. It is so awesome. You just hold it there, it snaps back to neutral, it stops. Now let me go ahead and hang up my safety prop so I can go ahead and raise the body and lower it as I want. Now the safety prop is important to be in there, folks. If you ever want to work underneath it, you want to make sure you use your safety prop. Now let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and run the body on up for you, and I'm going to show you how nice and smooth at a flat idle that this sucker works. Now I don't even have to rev this baby up, and she goes right up in the air. Take a look for yourself, folks. Standing right here outside the truck, nice and smooth operation. There we are. Now I'm going to go ahead, disengage my PTO. Let me go ahead and put the clutch and disengage it. There we go. Now I'm going to shut the engine off so we can hear better in the video. The PTO, here's your in, here's your out. It's all right here and labeled for you. Again, look how comfortable that is positioned right here inside the driver's door. Now, while the bed's all the way up, I'm going to go around to the back and let you have a nice look at the back of the truck so you can look at your ground clearance, take a look at how it looks with it raised. Now look at that. We've got a lot of ground clearance. We're still no lower than what the bottom of our bumper is, so you don't have to worry about bottoming it out or clearance to dump into your auger. Now, take a look at that nice white tarp on top. Nice and tight. There's no water going to sit on that baby. Now, let's go ahead and raise and lower the body down all the way so we can get a nice look at the truck with the body in its normal lowered position. So let's go ahead and drop her down. Now look at that sucker come down. Very smooth, fast, no jerking, no squeaking. Folks, it's all new. The hinge, the hoist, the PTO, the pump is all brand new. The only thing that's not new on this body is the platform, and it's in a nice condition. Now, as you can see the truck bed coming down, I'm standing here, it's comfortable. Just takes one finger to hold the control, and this is normal for safety. If I let go of it, it's going to go to a neutral position and the bed will stop. And that's whether you're raising or lowering. It's locked there so you can't bump it accidentally. You actually have to pull this up and then bring her forward and down comes the body. Now isn't that nice and smooth? Now folks, let's go ahead. I'm going to fire the truck back up and I'm going to let you have a blow-by inspection and then we'll continue with the video. Okay, now let's jump out of the truck. And you folks, this truck is also equipped with cruise control. Right here you can see that on the switch. You can run your cruise up where you want. Now let's go ahead and pull the dipstick out. I'll let you have a look at the blow-by. You can see that it's very minimal. You have very little blow-by coming out of this truck. The DT530s and the 466s, they all have a little bit of blow-by that's normal for them, but there's no pooping of extra oil coming out of this girl. She is nice. Now, look at the headliner in this sucker. Let's have a nice look at the inside. Very respectable, nice clear back window to look out of. The dash overall is in immaculate condition. We'll take a tight look around the steering wheel. You can see it's not beat up. Folks, there's your shift pattern. We have a standard 9-speed transmission, and it is an Eaton Fuller. You got the power divider up there. You have an AM/FM CD player. It's equipped with AC. Take a look for yourself, folks. And as mentioned before, you have the cruise control right here. Look at the nice driver's seat. The cushion, the back area is all respectable and very decent looking. The pedals are nice and clean in here, folks. They're not all worn off and rubbed out. Look at the driver's door panel. Very impressive for the year of the truck. Now, let's go ahead and close the door, and we're going to pop the hood back down. And I'm going to give you a nice overview of the entire truck with the hood down. Now, I can't think of a better place to start than right here at the front. Look at that, squared up, everything's nice and straight. The body lines are straight with the bumper. The grille, headlight baskets, everything is intact. Now, let's come on down on the driver's side, the passenger side, excuse me. Take a look at that nice bright white paint, folks. It's very clean. It's not scratched. It's just nice. Even the fuel tanks. Now, folks, we did sandblast and paint this truck frame. although we done that, you can tell looking at this paint, there was no previous rust blisters on this sucker. Very decent. You have the very minimal surface underneath the fuel straps, but there's no evidence of leaks. It's just very respectable for a 1998. Take a look at the framework underneath, as previously mentioned. Very clean. Now, I'm going to back off and let you look at these nice new stamped rib sidewalls. Now, these suckers are made and time tested to carry the load. We have built this type of wall in our grain bodies and in our hopper trailers since 1982. They are tough. They're single wall, so you don't have to worry about crap getting between them and rusting them out. It's all here in a time-tested design package for sale right here for you. Take a look at our tri-fold door system in the back. 3 clean-out grain doors. The center one has a grain chute on it. Let me go ahead and pop this center door open, and we'll let you have a look inside the bed here in just a second. As you can see, it's easy to reach up here, swings right out effortlessly. Now, look at this nice interior. All solid construction, all solid welded. Look at those tarp bows, folks. They're built like a truss in a barn. They play a major factor in holding the sidewalls together. Take a look, you can see up there in the left front we have the steps. They match up with the steps outside of the box, so you can exit the cab with the tarp open and climb right up over the top and come inside this grain body. Now, folks, we have a nice smooth steel floor in here. You can see this is black. You see the red is just a dusty overspray from the outside. Its primary color is black inside, and she is coated well. And as you can see, there's no lip to catch anything. When you dump it, it's coming out the back. Now, let's go ahead and close this grain door, and then I'm going to let you take a look at the actual grain chute and let you see how that works. You can just grab this with one hand effortlessly, and look how nice and easy those open and close. Now, take a look underneath, folks. From this perspective, you can see the evidence of a new butt plate, all new hinges, all greased up and everything, ready to roll. Now, let's come on around. You can see we have a nice crank locked roll tarp system. You can lock it open or closed. We have a vented tarp cap so that you can unload in the rain without opening the tarp, and it can still get air in under the canvas. Just a small feature that could mean everything one particular rainy day. Now, take a look down this side of the grain body. You can see we have the 3 aluminum paint guards on there. That is to prevent knocking the paint off the ribs when you close your tarp. Now, let's come on up, and you can take notice from this side, folks. All solid welded construction. Wherever there's a seam, there is no skip welding and caulking. She's solid welded all the way along the bottom, all the way along the top, up the corners. Everything is just cut, butted up, and solid welded. Folks, that takes extra time and design, but it's the only way you're going to have a lifetime product to pass on down to your grandkids. Take a look at this from this side. I'm going to back off, get you a nice side angle view coming up on the driver's side of the cab area, and you can see it's an absolute duplication of what we just witnessed on the other side. Now, folks, that brings us back around to the front of the truck where we started, and I'm going to wrap up this part of the video by telling you thanks for shopping Integrity Sales and Service. Please give us a call with any additional questions or comments. Our phone number is 260-238-5000. Again, 260-238-5000. Or visit us on the website at www.99trucks.com. That's the 2 number 9s and the word trucks, trucks.com. Thanks again for shopping Integrity Sales, and stay tuned. We're going to be back shortly with a road test video where you can actually see this truck operating and performing and running down the highway. Thanks again for shopping Integrity Sales.